Such a fucking lady.
Welcome back to another episode of Such a Fucking Lady, the podcast. I'm your host, Chef Taya.
And I am your other host, Shawty Red or Deja.
I know y'all missed us. You know, could we call it a hiatus?
We can call it a hiatus. We had things going on.
We had transitions.
I like that word.
Transitions. I can say that because I feel like everything we did was a transition. They were good transitions,
though.
though.
They were really good transitions.
So, I mean, we missed y'all. We're gonna make sure we get better at
more consistent
dropping content. Wait, my hair's in my watch. We get better at dropping content for y'all. So yeah, we back. We're gonna do a little something different this week.
We are. So this week it's gonna be street talk, all street talk. Kind of like a second quarter catch up. What's going on in the world? What we got going on? What's happening?
Yeah, cause the streets been wild. They've been red hot, and it's only right.
It is.
It's only right that we give you
what the streets want.
So, have you ever faked the orgasm?
Absolutely.
Have you?
Absolutely.
I feel like you told us before that you what did you say you did? I can't even remember what old boy. Or you just told me it wasn't good. Like I know you told people that you didn't enjoy it or kind of like ghosted them. During you've actually like
with that situation, the one when I got up and went in the living room. No, I didn't fake anything.
Right. So, but you actually faked an actual, or like you pretended you.
Yeah. Like if I'm ready for it to be over, then I'm just gonna be like, you know, I don't know if anybody knows how to make your lady parts. Yeah, Kegels. I don't know if you ladies. So I feel like whenever I naturally orgasm, it does a little, you know,
little pulsation.
Yeah. Yep. So I've mastered how to do that.
Right. But I feel like that definitely feeds into. So okay, so let's break it down. So DJ Envy's wife, Gia, they sat down. Cause I guess they have I know they have a couple of things. They have a podcast. They have a new book coming out. So they were doing some promotion, and she said that she would fake orgasms because she wants to reward him with something, like as a gift, like.
And she didn't have anything else to
offer, but a nut, I guess, like during sex. So she was faking orgasms. So she was faking orgasms. I mean, I don't think. I'm gonna be frank. I probably have. I don't remember if I have because like there's been a lot. I've had so much sex that I didn't enjoy. That I'm like, I don't remember if I faked it, if I or if I just laid there and did. I mean, a lot of times I'm moaning and like kind of, okay, you know what? I can say this. I didn't fake an orgasm in the sense of like a nut, maybe like what you be doing, like squeezing it. I've done that, like, but not often. But I have moaned to the point where it felt like. Well, I know he probably thought that I was satisfied. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I've done that too. Yeah. Done it all. Hurry up. Let's just get it over with. You know, once you get towards the end of a relationship where you're like mentally checked out, I feel like that is when you fake orgasm the most, just so you can get it over with. Because it's just like, I ain't gonna do you dirty and not give you none, but also I just don't feel like doing this with you.
Right.
Here, get it over with.
I agree.
I feel like men, at least the men that I date, they are pleasers. So as long as I get mine first, then it's just kind of like
everybody has been a pleaser.
Absolutely not everybody, but like, relationships where I'm like,
if you're in it,
if I'm in it, not just somebody I'm fucking, of course I wouldn't, yeah. But like if somebody I'm dating and I'm just like, okay, now we both, ooh, look at that. We both know. We both like it's the end of the road. It's just kind of like.
But sometimes they don't think it's the end of the road when we think it's the end of the road. Right.
So absolutely, I've strung it out.
Mentally checked out. I'll agree with you on that. That's probably the most times I've done it too. Also, like dating somebody and like being like, I'm kind of obligated to give this nigga pussy.
Yeah.
Like. But like I gotta be mentally in it to wanna do it, and for me to like get what I want out of it.
Right.
So I get that, but I think now I'll be honest, like I didn't hear everything she was saying. Like I just really heard like the punchline, like everybody else. So she could have said a whole lot more to make this make a whole lot more sense. But I think she said she was faking orgasms for like 10 years. Don't quote me.
No, I think that is what she said.
Okay.
I think that is what she said.
10 fucking years. They got 4 kids.
So what they were saying was they were together since high school.
And?
So I guess trying to learn her body was kind of like.
But 10 years of lying?
Yeah. Faking orgasms. His dick ain't good.
You was faking orgasms for 10 years and you won't cheat?
She like it now because that's all she fucking.
Right.
She
become accustomed to it.
Yeah, so it's good now.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll agree with you there, but yeah, I mean, to each his own, but 10 years is like a mighty long time to be lying about some pleasure. And I think, okay, my issue with that was, she said it was her only thing to like give him, you want to reward him. I'm not trying to reward you during sex. This is a give and take process, right? Mm-hmm. So I like reciprocity. So if I'm not getting, you ain't getting, we ain't getting, typically, you know? Mm-hmm. For 10 years, that would be my mindset. Like, this nigga, you ain't made me not. At some point, you have to look at yourself and say, let me teach you how to be better and not stroke your ego. Because the male ego.
What she did. Maybe she finally was just like, you know what, I have the confidence.
10 years.
Yeah.
It's a good 10 years to have the confidence.
Yeah, or, I mean, after she caught him cheating at one time, she was probably like, yeah, you know, your dick's not that good, no way.
We don't know when this was happening. So, I mean, it could be that. But, you know, we can always say he was cheating at one time, but they did it once then.
Okay.
It's probably more than once. I don't know. That's just my opinion on that. I think we've all done it, but 10 years is a mighty long time to do it.
That's too long. Yeah, I'm not going to be fucking with somebody for 10 years and faking nuts. No.
Right, and I'm definitely not going to be faking nuts just to stroke your ego. Right. In the sense of like, I'm trying to give you something. I'm trying to reward you after sex. This is the only thing I have to give you. No, what you get is a nut. Good night. Like, I said, we're both here for the same thing. Like, we both need to get one.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But, I don't know. Speaking of the relationships, or I don't even know what to call this shit. You seen the video that Mama D posted?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell me. I want to hear your. I'm dying to hear your input on that.
Okay, so if you guys aren't privy, Mama D posted a video of her and Shay Johnson, which is Lil Scrappy's ex,
mm-hmm.
which Mama D is Lil Scrappy's mom, if you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sending her well wishes, basically, and calling her the daughter she never really had. Oh, well, she did have a daughter, but you know. The daughter-in-law she never had.
Right.
Let's say that. And so people, of course, was in Bambi comments talking about, you know, you see Mama D and how she acting, and Bambi came back like, you know, yeah, I see how she acting, that she was never really a good mother-in-law to me. Right. And, you know, Mama D feels like, well, if you never treated me like a mother-in-law, then if this girl has, why would I not show love to somebody who has?
Right.
You know?
What's your opinion?
Sticky situation. For sure. I feel like we don't know off of camera what happens with Bambi and Mama D. So everybody may be entitled, but I don't think that when it comes to family, I'm such a private person. So whether I like your mother or not, it won't be on the internet.
Or vice versa though, but that mama gotta have that same restraint. Right,
that's true. That's very true. So, you know, I think that that's a conversation that we have to have, but who knows how many times that they've had that conversation.
Because I feel like we've seen that play out on a show like a few times. Yeah. Like them kind of really being at odds, or Mama D putting something out that they didn't want out. Like, I guess, remember, what's the show? The reunion thing.
The family reunion.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think Mama D had said something like, oh, they were talking divorce, but telling everybody, and they
were getting divorced.
Right, and they weren't telling people. So it's like boundary.
I do not like an intrusive mom.
Right.
Like, I think that our personal business is our personal business. And if I haven't taken it to the internet, then neither should you.
Right.
Or put it on camera. If we're not talking about that on camera, neither should you.
Right.
So I do think Mama D oversteps boundaries for sure.
So I think here's the thing. Like, I feel like Mama D can support Shay. She can like her. She can like her as much as she want to like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell nobody who to like. But when we break up, we all break up kind of bitch.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, if I break up with you, you breaking up with my whole entire family. Like, you've lost your privileges to parts of me. And so if I was scrappy, you know, I would kind of be like, your loyalty got to lie somewhere, because at the end of the day, whether you fuck with Bambi or not, this is still my wife.
Absolutely.
And so whether you like her or not, I still have to deal with her, and I want you to be present in my kid's life, and this is my kid's mother, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, at some point there has to be some kind of like boundary. So I
definitely she crossed boundaries.
Right.
Mama D is a boundary crosser.
Right.
She gonna cross to see how far she can go.
Right. I don't know. I don't feel like, I mean, I get it. I get like somebody and feeling like Bambi ain't never fucking me, and we all grown women and all kind of whatever. But I just kind of feel like it's just so weird now, because like, people's mamas be on the same shit we be on. Like, they be in the drama, they be on TikTok. Like, everybody on the same level now. It's so weird.
We all grew up together. We grew up with our
same age. Right.
So we all grew up. So we don't. The line is blurred between parent and child. Today. Right. Because we all grew up together.
And definitely having a boundary, because it's like, his mama act like she one of the homegirls, and all I'm saying is like, my mama, I'll be in her ass. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Like, ain't no way that you online and you post it and you know whatever they going through, whether him they be happy, whether they not happy, it doesn't matter.
Like, you're making it worse.
You're making it worse. You're making the block hot. Even if she went to Shay's baby shower, you didn't need to post a video.
Yeah.
It's all I'm saying. Like, everything ain't for the internet. But people post stuff for a reaction. Like, they want the reaction, they want the likes, they want the follows. Like, speaking of reactions.
Speaking of reactions.
Why they do old boy like that? Knock off dirt.
I forgot.
Why they do knock off dirt like that? How old is he?
He's like 20. He's old enough to know better, but also I don't even think he's from here.
Right.
So like, it's, you know, fame come with the bullshit.
Right.
And I think that he didn't realize, like, you know what I'm saying?
The level.
Now you're a target. You made yourself a target, because last week, 2 weeks ago, he had that blonde ass hair. He had a short haircut. It's like, got his little weave put in now.
Yeah, right.
And now he look like Dirk, and now it's just like, you put a target on your back.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you can't do shit and not expect
repercussions.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have walked away, but you stood there.
But
could have done so many things.
But I think everything is circumstantial, right? So this is how I'm looking at it. We don't really know what the fuck happened, per usual. Like,
did you watch any of the video?
Yeah, I did. There's one video saying this person saying this, he's saying the YouTuber set him up. The YouTubers, like, the same people who paid you paid me, and I didn't know. See, like, the crazy part about it is everybody's trying to go like this now.
Right.
Everybody's like, well, I didn't even know. Everybody keeps saying they ain't know nothing about the jacket. They ain't know this was going to happen. They ain't know that was going to happen. So it's like, he's saying he didn't know Tekashi was going to be there all together and all this other stuff. The YouTuber is saying, like, the same people who paid you paid me, and I didn't know anything about a video. I mean, anything about the shirt or whatever. I mean, the jacket, whatever the fuck it was. Blah, 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 blah. But I think the biggest part about it to me is I'm always looking at people's body language and reactions. Whether he was there or not, whether he took the money or not, I'm always looking at how people react to the whole situation. So I haven't...
He definitely looked uncomfortable.
He looked fucking terrified. He looked petrified. He looked in each video. The video with him putting the jacket on him, the video with him in the elevator, the video of him sitting behind the wall when they was filming both of them, he looked petrified in every
he looked like
single
he knew
video.
It was going to be some bad repercussions for what was about to happen. He just didn't know which way was up at that point.
And they showing that he got paid, but like, just because he got paid,
he didn't touch the money.
Right, but we don't know when he got that money, whether it was after that film, after that was shot,
or before, right? Because they was inside, so we wouldn't know. Yeah.
And so, but I just think it's so corny of Tekashi. Like, everything to me,
I think it is too. Why are you going out of your way like that?
But this nigga, he looks like Dirk. He's not even Dirk.
Right. And like the people
It's
were asking him,
weird.
like, do he want to squash the beef? And he just like, what? Like,
Squash what beef?
Like,
I'm not Dirk.
right.
I mean, I think people on the internet are like low key crazy though, like, cause people be believing shit and like feeding into like.
Yeah.
Like when they see it, like people on these like websites and blogs and shit like that, they really be like thinking this shit is like real life. And I'm just like, this little boy don't got nothing to do with that.
I think that the internet, for the people, that whole generation Z, that Gen Z, those motherfuckers, they believe in this whole internet shit. And what they think that what you see is real.
Right.
Like they don't know the difference between internet and reality.
They think it's okay to be in people's comments saying crazy shit. Like they be online writing the craziest shit. Like I find it weird because I feel like they disconnect like the human
Right.
aspect to
real life to
everything. Like we still
internet.
people.
Yeah. And like, how would you feel if
Right.
people were online fucking bashing you all day?
All day fucking
All
long.
day. Like, and what do y'all do all day that y'all got so much time to like sit behind on your phone or behind a fucking computer screen and fucking type, like, you know what I'm saying?
And they're doing this, scrolling. You already know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And typing and getting at people. I never forget, I was talking to this guy and he was like, he was a producer. I'm gonna leave it like that. You know who I'm talking about. He told me, he said he likes being a troll online and he found it fun. It's a little shit that disgusts me because I'm like, you a grown ass man and you enjoy being a troll. You a grown ass man who has a career, quote unquote, and you like trolling online for fun. Like I never forget, he was laughing and like celebrities' comments and like saying, but he was saying
I
wild
didn't even
shit.
think about who this is.
I'ma say Stinky Feet.
Nuh-uh.
Stinky Feet. No.
That's the model. Okay.
That's a producer.
He's a producer, right?
Come on now.
A record producer?
Record producer, Stinky Feet. I don't even know what to say. I'm like,
Yeah. I know you talking about
okay,
that.
I'm like, dang,
He had
come
the
on.
graffiti on the wall.
Bitch, I'm like, come on, I'm
Right.
trying to bring you in here on this one.
Yeah. Say less. I know you're talking about now.
Right.
That is weird.
Right. So he literally, I would never forget that because I remember looking at him like,
A troll.
you're online trolling as an adult man.
Listen,
And we ain't spring chickens, and you were online trolling.
he older than us, ain't
You were online trolling.
he? That's.
He told me he enjoyed
When
it.
I
He
say
told me he
I'm
enjoyed it.
cringing right now, I'm cringing.
He said he enjoyed it.
That is weird. Why do people want to do that?
But that's Tekashi's whole career, though. He is a big ass
he's
fucking troll.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, like, I was thinking, like, people like Cardi and shit, when they were like, don't respond. If people in my.
I don't know if I could do that if I was a celebrity.
Even, okay, Meg, don't respond, don't do interviews, don't do whatever. If somebody shot me and nobody believes me, no one believes.
That is a topic, you know, that's one of those topics right there where I don't say anything on because I don't want to be that female that make other females feel like they can't speak out. Because
Right.
I've been in awkward ass situations with
right,
motherfuckers.
right.
And I haven't spoke out, but like, I haven't spoke out because I've heard that other women have spoke out and the nigga still out here doing what he was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like those situations are
Who
really
you
hard
talking about?
to
I'm
speak
not
on.
playing. I'm talking about
A casting director in Atlanta.
That's who I was talking about. That's funny.
Absolutely, I'm talking about him. That nigga dry humped the fuck out of me, y'all, and he told me that if I wanted to when I first moved to Atlanta, I was trying to be a video based and I wanted to be one of them girls, bad. And he told me that I could either take the long route and get where I wanted to be and get paid, you know, pennies, or I could fuck with him, and he'll take me to the top quick.
You know when I see his posts, I think that all the time. I'm like,
I never see his posts anymore.
I see his posts. He wanted me to cook for him one time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't remember how long ago. Maybe don't remember when this was. So if I don't remember it, I'll say a year or two. Because
right,
who really, I really have no clue. Could have been 3-4 years, know me. But he hit me up about catering or whatever. But if he wanted me to do like something like, you know how they be doing, like, oh, can you right in the next 10 minutes? Can you pull up with lamb chops? Like what? No, like it was something like that or whatever. But yeah, every time I see him and I see girls, I'm always in my head
what are you doing? Like how what
really
what
happened?
route did you take?
But I'm also,
I know he gotta give everybody that same option.
You know, option, quote unquote, because some girls don't feel like it's an option. You get what I'm saying? Like they feel like
this is it.
I have to. Like yeah. So, but yeah, so I feel like when people are always like, don't go back at the trolls, don't speak up, don't say nothing back. It's like exhausting. Like I couldn't even imagine. Like I couldn't imagine like people constantly saying negative things. The 1 or 2 negative comments I get a week, I'd be like in my room like, the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm over it then. Like so I can only imagine actually being a celebrity and people constantly being negative and tearing you down or having an opinion about something that they know nothing the fuck about, as we're doing right now, giving out our opinions. Okay. But we not in their DMs and comments.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not on the internet. Like, only time I might comment on a post is if I think it's funny, or that's pretty much it. Right. Or if it's one of those quotes one of those things asking like this or that type situation, right. I'll be like, yeah. I want top ramen over Marsha ramen, whatever the fuck that shit. Marsha ramen.
Wait, you like top ramen?
Well, no, I like that one better, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm like, wait.
I won't pick the Marsha ramen
girl
over the top ramen.
I'm like, I was like, wait, you like top ramen? Wait.
So that's the only time I comment at people, if they be like, you fucking with this and you fucking with that.
Right. The top ramen is, the noodles don't boil the same. They're always mushier. They get mushier than the other ones. Yeah. It's a top ramen.
I don't even like how the top ramen package look.
Yeah.
It's a little too bright or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like
it's like a knockoff package.
Yeah,
like, it just don't feel right. To me, it ain't bright, it's dull. I don't even like how it look.
Yeah.
But so I don't, like the whole Tory and Meg situation, it's weird to me because everybody, I find it so weird that I feel like after the whole guilt interview, I keep seeing nothing like everybody, oh, she's lying about this, she's lying about that. Okay, so if Meg is lying about fucking Tory, right? Cool. Maybe they were fucking. What the fuck does that have to do with him shooting her? That has nothing to do. Maybe she don't want to claim that nigga. I got bodies that it never happened. I've never. I'm sorry to that man.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know a thing.
I wouldn't know a thing. Don't ask me. So I
get that. Absolutely, 100%. I get that.
But so I think people are focusing more on that than.
Also, it was the crocodile tears.
Right. Well.
Come on. You're not. Come on. Cause that's what got me. I think the nigga might have shot her. Who knows? I don't know. I wasn't there. However, you not gonna bitch. Go. Right.
You know something. I'm pretty sure.
Listen though. But you're not about to sit up on the TV and be like,
trigger warning.
Oh my god. And he was telling me to dance, bitch, and I just stood there and I was like, you know what I'm saying? And there's not a tear in sight. That make him still look good, but like, you know what I'm saying?
But you know how
it's been 2 years.
Deja, you know how niggas give it up though. You know,
listen,
3 bottles of Henny later.
We've been there.
Yes, bitch.
Outside. You saw how it went.
And now.
Okay, listen.
Oh man, that was a scene.
Listen, man. I used to date a crazy nigga. And
I remember his feet like he was trying to kill with the car.
Listen, I've dealt with the crazies, bruh. Love a good crazy.
Yeah.
So like
for real. So
I would never take her experience away from her.
I think he shot her. The nigga shot her.
I won't take her experience away
Whatever
from her.
Else happened,
like,
he shot her. Whatever else happened.
Yeah, you know. And where the fuck is Kelsey? I want to hear her side of the story.
Somebody said that she. Oh no.
I know she about to have a baby. We could wait for her to
have a baby. What, her baby?
She's big and pregnant.
Well, somebody said that she. Oh no, Meg had talked about her. Like mentioned her and said like. They said she mentioned her in that interview. I didn't watch it, but
she did what?
That she mentioned Kelsey in that interview. Something about now this could all be made up. something about they stopped being friends. I guess Tory had offered Kelsey money or something like tonight to not talk. But here's the thing, right? If Meg didn't shoot, if Tory didn't shoot Meg, what about the text to the bodyguard? Tory shot Meg. Kelsey texted their bodyguard and said Tory shot Meg. So what? Everybody think that doesn't exist. Like that's literally in like.
I've never seen the text messages.
She said it. It's in their court documents. They talked about it. Like it's a thing. So I'm like, why is that not in the forefront? Whether she lied about fuck him or not, whether she on there with the clock, she may be like gassing it because like at this point, I think she got to control her narrative.
Yeah,
absolutely. Because people are believing somebody did. If somebody shot me and nobody believed me, I would be doing interviews too. I would be tweeting too, like, yo, like, no, he dead ass shot me.
Cause for 2 years, everybody been like, did that nigga really shoot her? I guess, and I'll say hour, cause I doubted it for a while. I was so conflicted.
Crazy.
I was confused because it was just like, damn, this nigga shot her. Now she goddamn back, like. Your foot didn't not hit.
But it was only fragments. But you know how? Come on.
Oh, look, so it just
she only had fragments.
off.
She had fragments in her foot. Now I'm not saying it. I don't know if it went through or not. But they said she still has bullet fragments in her foot, like on the medical records, like provided to like Gail and all of them during the interview.
Yeah.
She had the medical record. She still has bullet fragments. Like if you look at it says she has bullet fragments in her foot still. So then they're like, oh, well, why she lied? She had glass in her foot because it's a natural thing to do when we're black. And they call the police for us to fucking lie. And be like, oh, we good.
Now, I
don't need no help
part,
there.
She said that from jump that she had told them that she didn't, that it wasn't him because she was scared that he was going to get shot or something. Right. So I definitely believe that part. I just, you know what I'm saying? I think that for me, it was just like, oh, this nigga speaking up. Why she not saying that? Like, say something. This nigga keep dragging your name. Like, bitch, say something in the beginning. So then it was just kind of like, all right, well, shit, she ain't saying nothing, so this nigga might not have, you know, maybe he shot the ground and the shit bounced, you know, hit her foot, got a little cut, you know, but
I don't think I would have said nothing either. I went to the Beyonce route. Quiet. You know, Beyonce, they don't say nothing about nothing. Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about it. Like,
okay, but also Beyonce gonna put in her music too. Where's that? Sis, tell us what happened. I mean, that's that new song she got.
Right. I'm like, didn't she just drop a little something for us? I feel like she said a little something, but I don't know. I feel like
I feel like my opinion is a little biased.
I feel like Tory is a toxic nigga. He showed that during quarantine live. Right,
absolutely.
Like,
I believe
it's enough for me to believe he shot her. It's enough. Like, I think he shot her. And niggas like to play like little games like, oh, I didn't shoot you, I shot next to your foot and the bullet fragments bounced into your foot. Nigga, you still shot me. You shot the gun. You shot the ground and hit the ground and the bullet fragments shot into my foot. I don't give a fuck how the fragments got into her foot. You had the gun. The bullets were fired. And unless the pregnant bitch shot her, then we're gonna have to figure that part out as well. Yeah. But like, whether they was fucking or not is neither here nor there. Because sometimes you just don't want to claim a short nigga not playing. Or sometimes she probably just didn't want to claim him. Like, okay, that's just how it be.
On the toxic subject.
You want to start? I thought you want to.
Ooh, talk about toxic.
Ooh.
We talk about toxic. We might as well.
That's where you going with it.
Everybody's favorite toxic king.
He not mine.
Mr. Freeband himself.
We had a good year off him.
I love summer okay. I was about to say, listen, I feel like that was like summer, what, 15, 16?
I don't remember, but I know like every time I hear that album, Deja, I'd be like, my phone plays Slick Talk like 18 times a week. I don't fucking know why. It plays Slick Talk 18 times a week.
Listen, Future, he got a lot going on.
What? Go ahead.
He got a lot going on. We could talk about Baby Mamas. We could talk about, he got a new album dropping. It's called I Never Liked You. Mm-hmm. So I'm not ready for the toxic nigga.
So sassy.
You know, I summer. Because it's going to be a toxic nigga summer. I Never Liked You. Niggas is already using that as their captions.
The Valentine's Day song was enough for me. Valentine's the worst day for niggas, whatever. Valentine's. You complain about Valentine's Day because you got too many bitches?
Let's talk about that. Because listen, So, favorite toxic king. So this is how I feel about Future. I used to be a toxic queen myself.
Used
so
to.
like, right, yeah, used to. So like what's the word I'm looking for?
Understand?
I understand and relate to some of the things that he says or whatever.
Such as what? I never liked you?
Yeah. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna sit here and tell me that you never fuck with a person that you never really liked, you just fuck with them because it was convenient for the time? You've never done that?
I'm not that kind of girl.
Y'all can let this bitch fool y'all if y'all want to. Y'all can let this bitch fool y'all if y'all want to.
I'm a lady.
We've told y'all before that we used to be in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get your TV when we first moved in?
Which TV?
Exactly.
Huh? So what was you saying about Future?
Right. Absolutely. So you know what I'm saying? We can relate on some sort of level. But this whole baby mama thing, let me just tell y'all how I feel about it. And this is how I feel. I feel like, Eliza keeps talking about how, he's not present in his daughter's life or whatever. Now, when she first got pregnant, right, but when she first got pregnant, she put all the text messages out then about her being pregnant or whatever, and the nigga saying he don't want it. If a nigga tell you he don't want the kid and you keep it, I just feel like you shouldn't expect for him to be a part of that child's life.
Given. That's a given.
Right. Now, you want to put him on child support and he decides to pay child support, cool, whatever.
It's not a decide to pay. You are obligated to pay child support. It's not a decide. You don't get to decide to pay.
Right.
You lay down and fuck her raw.
Absolutely.
It's not up to you. It's not up to you to tell. If you tell her not to keep it and she keeps it, so what? You don't have to be in that kid's life. But I feel like she only says anything when something comes out and people start bashing her. It's like we ain't heard from this girl in months, and then when the post came out and said Future wanted her to drop the case and lower the child support, and she's like, y'all bashing me, but she didn't say anything until then. Like, but go ahead.
Yeah, but she always said stuff before. And it's just
She's
like
still not paying child support, so what?
Right, but I feel like then if this man told you he don't want this kid, it's your body and it's your choice, and you decided to keep that kid, then you shouldn't be looking at him for any type of help because he said he didn't want to do it.
She shouldn't be looking towards him for seeing his daughter. When she says like, well, he didn't come to the birthday, whatever. We also don't know what he's telling her, like, oh, I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna come see the child. But also, it's beyond if he said he didn't want it and you had it, it's up to you. No. Before you lay down in a bed to make a baby with somebody, you know the consequences. So he is reaping the consequences. So whether he said he wanted the child or not, don't lay down with somebody and lay down. Stop. These niggas keep laying down with bitches having babies and then be mad when they put them on child support. He shouldn't have did that shit. You got 7, 8 kids. You know what could happen. And how many of his kids
also, she know what could happen. She laid down with him.
Right, vice versa.
She know what that nigga. We all know. Future been the toxic
niggas is cap. Niggas is cap also. We can say niggas been telling. Niggas say about your nigga. Niggas say about my nigga. And then we come up with, well, he told me something totally different.
Absolutely.
We don't know what he was telling her. So I feel like niggas are so full of shit.
Well, we know what he told her in the text message when she said she was pregnant.
Right. But like before that. What was saying before that for them to even get pregnant? But at this point, if he said, I don't want to be involved in the kid's life, great, you're going to be on child support because I'm not getting rid of my baby. I'm not going to kill my baby because you said you didn't want it. Fuck you. But you're going to pay child support because you decided to lay down with me and had this baby. I didn't have it by myself. I couldn't get myself pregnant.
Absolutely. 100% agree. Put that nigga on child support. But also, so this is my thing. If I choose to keep a child that I know that a man said that he don't want, every time some shit go wrong or every time something's not going my way, I'm not running to the internet because I don't want if this man don't want to be a part of my baby's life, I don't want this to be on the internet. Whatever you put on the internet is forever. Right. Somebody has already screenshot it. The blogs have already posted it. And it's just kind of like, he don't want to be a part of this baby's life. And now this baby's going to know that he does have kids that he wants to be a part of their life. So what? And now I don't want
That's his problem.
I would want, as a mother, for me, if this was me, I would want my baby to be protected. And because now I've been on the internet and I've said all these things and everybody knows who my child father is, and now I just don't want to have to be the one to explain to my baby why her daddy don't like her.
I don't have to.
Or why her daddy don't want to be a part of her, but he got these other kids that he's at their birthday parties, or he's. I just don't want. I would want. I don't.
She's gonna find out regardless. You know, and that people find out shit all the time. It's like they be going to the court and looking up these people, the bloggers. All the TMZ, they pay people to go look through court documents and files. So it don't matter what she said or not. The shit would have came out that somebody has a case against Future for child support. So it don't matter what she did or didn't say. At the end of the day, he's big enough to the point where that shit would have came out regardless. So my thing is this, like, I'm not trying to protect his image for my child. I feel like all kids always figure out and learn whether they fathers ain't shit or is shit. Like, whether it's in the beginning, the middle, or the end, you figure out, you know what, the shit, mom was taking care of me, mom was doing this, your mom was doing that, and she was putting in work, and she was doing this, and that nigga was not there. Whether we showed them in the beginning, whether they see text, whether they see blogs, whatever, it's like you know, for us back in the day, as in fucking old school, whatever you want to fucking call that shit, people that are our age, we found out if our parents weren't shit or not, because we found out, you know what I'm saying, because they showed us, like, they didn't show and prove, they weren't the people that they were supposed to be. So my thing is this, like, I don't think, I agree what you're saying in the aspect of, like, everything for the internet, and I 100% agree that, like, everything doesn't need to be posted, everything don't need to be said. I was just laughing because before the thing happened with Future, and they had posted, like, oh, he wanted her to cancel the child support case or lower the child support, whatever the fuck it said. I was on her page like, damn, I ain't seen this bitch in a while. I wonder how she, like, in my head, like, let me go to her page and see what's gonna do it. And I went to the daughter's page, like, oh, she's so cute. And then literally, like, days later, the shit came out. And I'm just like, I feel like it goes back to the whole having to defend yourself stuff. You know how many fucking followers Future has? Women and males that are in this lady's comment telling her she ain't shit and it's her fault for having a baby with a nigga who didn't want the baby, even though he laid down with her and fucked her wrong too. I'm just saying people are saying that.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen those things too. Now, and I ain't saying it's her fault because it takes two to motherfucking tango. So just as much as she knew what
sell
she
dreams.
Was doing,
everybody know that. They sell dreams.
Absolutely. Like, so it's just kind of like, that's just for me, in my opinion, I would not be, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would take the Beyonce route.
Yeah. I think it all depends because I can say that all I want, but I know, like,
because now he might be toxic in talking to her or text messaging her or, you know, corresponding through lawyers. He might be, but that nigga don't never come to the internet with their business about that type of shit.
Of course he don't, because he don't have to, because everybody gonna cape for him. Why would you have to? You don't have to defend yourself when everybody's on your side.
Oh, that's true. Can't argue with that.
Why would you need to defend yourself? Like, everybody's on his side. What does he have to get on the internet and say? Everybody's agreeing with him. Like, he has nothing to lose at this point. So she's fighting for her fucking sanity and dignity and everything else. And I'm just like, I'm always like, if a man is doing what he's supposed to do, he doesn't need to be on child support. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do and standing by something you like, people think it's all after you get pregnant, like, oh, well, I said don't have the baby. No, you shouldn't have laid down and made that decision. Like, both of y'all fucked. You knew you was fucking raw. You knew what could happen. So now she has this baby that you don't want, and she's keeping it. You either gonna pay child support or you not. What are we fighting in courts about? Everybody know how much money Future got. Like, and she not the only baby mama that he don't fuck with. Let's be clear.
Absolutely
she not. And she not the only one that posts. Let's be clear. If you want to, like, dig, like, the other one say shit too.
They got the goddamn, her and the other baby mama, they both like the same age. They got the DNA test done for their kids, and their kids are siblings. But of course, he don't fuck with that baby mama either because he told her the same thing.
But exactly, and to me, that's like the coward way out. Like, bro, you got so much money, right?
Right.
You can fuck any bitches that you want to fuck. Don't fuck bitches that you don't want babies by. It's just simple. Because at the end of the day, you got the sperm and you to make the motherfucking baby. Like, if you don't want to have babies by these bitches, if you're not gonna fuck with them once they get pregnant, then just don't fuck them raw. I feel like nobody wants the responsibility. I can be honest. Like, for me, if I had a baby by a man and he didn't want to be involved in his kid's life, would I press it majorly, like, on social media? No, but I'm also not having babies by Future. Like, when you get to a nigga that's on that caliber, like I said, like, people be in the comments saying the craziest shit. I can only imagine that. I read the Shade Room comments, and just off that, they be killing this bitch. So I can imagine what they're saying on her actual page for her to feel like, damn, like, I'm not even this woman that people portray me as. Like, I don't even...
Right. I don't think that... she probably is one of the sweetest people ever.
Like...
Might be, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? But
like they be saying, niggas have a weird obsession. Niggas be having a weird obsession with Future. Like, I definitely believe that. Like, niggas are like fangirls for Future, just like women are. Like, I don't. It's so crazy because everybody say Future the fuck raw. He not is he circumcised? I've heard so many different.
I haven't heard that.
I don't know.
I do think that niggas. Also, you can't have this as a nigga. You can't be so like Team Future, and you're not tricking how Future tricking either, because Future probably was paying this.
I did see a post that said that.
And
that was like, you got everything Future. You on Future dick, but you ain't tricking how he tricking or some shit like that.
Okay, he like king toxic, king trick. He all that he say it, and he stand on that shit. And so he probably was paying this bitch bills and, you know what I'm saying, doing the most for her. And then she got pregnant and she thought it was going to be more than what.
Sweet, yep.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so she found out.
Yeah. You found out the hard way. I feel like we all, I feel like, even for her too, like, everybody know what, I do agree with, like, oh, you didn't know what Future was on. I just don't like when people, like, don't give her no grace, like, oh, you shouldn't have laid down with. I'm like, Nick, it's
not
both
even
of their
that.
faults.
I don't feel like that either. I definitely feel like it's both of their faults. I am just not I say it all the time, the internet is not my outlet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that is where the disconnect comes for me. And also the fact that, like, he told you he didn't want it. So let's not, you fight this man in court.
But she is fighting him in court. And that's why she got online next. She fought him in court. She asked, and he came back and said he don't want to pay the child support and asked her to dismiss the case. And then everybody jumped in her comments, so then she posted, like, why y'all whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Her only post last time was in response to the court case that the Shade Room posted. So I'm like, shit gets stirred up, and then people respond. They don't want to respond.
You didn't even come
to her birthday party. Right. But maybe he said he was going to come.
Maybe he did. Right. So also that, I do think that, you know, he probably be saying other shit to her behind scenes. But also, like... And then at the end of the day, niggas that take the road of, like, well, I said I didn't want the baby, so I don't got to be in the baby's life. At the end of the day, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Safe sex is the best sex. Or you can just go to the clinic and handle that.
Or if she don't want to go to the clinic, he can pay child support.
Or that. He can pay child support.
Because there's also that option. Just pay your child support. What if Future argument about you got the money?
Well, also, okay, boo. So then, let's take it back. Because then, they came to an agreement. And she came back and was like, $50,000 ain't enough. I need $200,000 a month. And it's just like, woo. Okay.
If you get online and call me a monkey and a horse, I want it all, motherfucker.
I can't argue with
if you go get online and whatever the fuck he called her something.
He called her a monkey or
whatever. He called her some shit. If you gonna get online and disrespect me, I'm coming for your throat. Like, oh, you wanna play games online and have Future knows the following he has is my whole point. Future knows the following he has. You know the following you have. And you know the effect it's going to have on this lady's life. And people stalking her down in the streets and in her comments and all this other shit. You know the effect. And you're going to get online and disrespect me. Giving your followers the idea that it's okay to disrespect me. And either way, I'm still the mother of your child. And your child eventually is going to grow up and see me being disrespected in public and online because of you. The trickle down effect. So now you want to play? Let's play. Let's play. And the only way you can affect Future is come for his pockets. So I get it. Certain niggas, the only way you can get to them and get a reaction out of them is to come for their pockets. Like,
I ain't gonna cap.
No cap. So I'm just saying, like, and then like the weird thing, like the memes online, like talking about, oh, well, Russell Wilson is corny.
I was just gonna say something about that. Like, come on, y'all.
Go ahead.
We already had a conversation about corny niggas, so y'all know how they giving it up. It's like I'm just playing. It ain't just that, but also just like at some point, a bitch is getting tired of being dogged by you bum ass niggas,
bro. Everybody want to be treated like shit
all the time, at all. So like, at some point, it's just kind of like, all right, well, I don't even think he's corny. I just think that he's not
safe.
what. Yeah, he's safe.
He's also not in the streets.
Yeah,
he's not a player. He values his woman. He, don't drink lean or promote lean or whatever. Because if you say he don't drink it, he just made 15 trillion songs about it. So
he quit. Who knows?
Right. But yeah, I'm like, Russell is not even bad looking. That's the part that's blowing me. Like, Russell's fine, low key. Like, I would date, like, shirt off.
Okay.
Russell, shirt off, Future.
Let me tell y'all one thing. I can dress nigga up now, cause he do dress like a little country bumpkin, but it ain't nothing to take. He got the money. He can take to the store. You know what I'm saying?
He probably give her whatever she want. That thing probably thick. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see that wrong with Russell. Russell's not the corniest of cornballs. Trust me. Like, I date some cornballs. But the thing is, right? Like, I feel as a woman, like. So I feel like as a woman, like, we are dating a man that's so like, so Future. How about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then afterwards, and I'm not saying Sierra's gonna leave her husband because he could be the greatest thing ever for her, right? So what is somebody so Future that the next guy that we date gotta be a Russell Wilson, because I need somebody completely opposite than what the fuck was going on here. I was out of my mind. You had me driving crazy. I was sitting outside your apartment. I was, you know what I'm saying? If you like, I'm probably in the studio trying to act like I'm recording a session and I'm really not. Like, it's a lot going on there, and I feel like that's the mindset Future had her in. So just she went Russell, and everybody's like so shocked. But sometimes you gotta go that Russell route. Sometimes you go that Russell and it work.
Right.
And you end up happily ever after, like fucking Ciara with kids and all that other shit. But sometimes you go that Russell, and the Russell will teach you the things that you could have, even if he's not the guy for you. Because sometimes the Russells, they don't be on their Future shit that Future is on, but they still not what you looking for, you know?
Yeah. Now, what I will say is, I don't agree with everything that Future does now. How I am a fan, but I do not agree with everything that he says and does. But he can make a good bop.
He do make a bop.
He make a bop.
It's one of my favorite songs. I'm not fronting on Future's music
at all. It's the same like fucking Tory Lanez.
I was gonna say R. Kelly.
R. Kelly and Tory.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's just like, while I may not like the person that you are, that does not take away from your artistic
abilities.
Right. Absolutely. Like,
but this is the thing, like, people always say, like, when do you draw the line of, like, morally being like,
Right, yeah. It's hard. So I just try to separate the artist from the person.
But I get what you're saying, but that's literally not a thing. They are the same body.
They are the same body. Like,
and I agree with you.
I love a good R. Kelly song, but I don't agree with the things that he's done, and I think he did it.
Right.
Absolutely. I don't agree that Future should lay down and make these kids and then not take care of them. I don't agree.
But he's got so many kids at this point. It's like, when does he learn his lesson? Because you keep popping them out. Imagine how many
he got the money, so he don't care. So it's up to he looking for these bitches to be smarter. Cause he's just like, I can tell you how many other times I don't want this kid.
Right.
So it's on you gonna have this kid. You gonna take me. We gonna fight it out in court.
You gotta think about how many bitches have miscarriages and abortions for Future.
Absolutely.
Because miscarriages are common.
How many bitches he paid to just be quiet?
Right.
Because you could pay me and not be quiet.
Yep.
I ain't lying. I won't lie.
Well, that's the truth, because we still haven't figured out what happened to that babe with Dwayne Wade. Like,
He posted it on the Shade Room, bitch. You ain't see him?
No.
Now, Gabby ain't posted.
Dwayne Wade
for
posted
Easter.
the baby?
Yeah, he was with him on Easter, honey. Oh, yeah. I thought you caught that.
Shut up. Well, I was cooking on Easter. I have to go look.
So of course,
only thing I see was the shit about the
other son.
The son, the daughter.
The daughter. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
The daughter and
her boyfriend.
And her boyfriend. Shut up. And I got to go. And I'm going to Dwayne Wade page. You know I follow him.
Oh yeah, I think he did post it on his page.
Shut up, because you know I've been saying this for a while. I've been waiting. What? That's all I see.
It's one of him and the little boy. They was in like a golf cart. They was having a good old time. It might have just been a story. He might have just posted it on his story. But yeah, he posted it, bro.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I'm waiting to see that because he hasn't posted. So I feel like we're talking about this. I don't know if it's something we released or we didn't release, but I feel like we're talking about this because I feel like I know Dwayne. I don't know Dwayne Wade, but based upon the kind of woman that I think Gabrielle Union is, and because how I think Dwayne Wade is, I think they're actually around this child. All I was saying was that like they don't post it at all, and like we want to know, like we're dying to like see like are you around the baby?
Just probably go to like a search engine and type Dwayne Wade and like
like you can type Dwayne Wade's son. You already know that's gonna pop up.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy. I'm not there. I'll get all the way into the nitty gritty when I get home because I need to know the tea. I was about to say, yeah,
when she get home, she'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch a whole investigation. But yeah, so I feel like Future's toxic. Future toxic. I mean, I think you know what? I think the crazy thing is that like I need to grow. Maybe I need to grow. So I'm gonna say this comment. I probably should say it.
Go ahead, say it. Let me see if I agree.
I know you agree. Would you fuck Future?
Absolutely. The fuck? Absolutely, yes. Yes, I would.
Now,
and I know he toxic, and I know what could be the outcome, because clearly he fertile. I'm probably fertile. Well, I know I'm fertile. And so it's just kind of like, I know what the outcome would be, but we can work something out. We figure it out, I promise. I want to be with a nigga like Future?
No. Long term. No. I feel like all the I feel like I'll fuck him. No. I've heard good things. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't go into it with no expectations or whatever, but I think I would kind of just know what it was. Yeah. And I think you gotta have that mindset with a lot of people. You kind of just know what it is. But a lot of times we know what it is, and then that's how you end up in situationships and relationships and all that other bullshit that ain't supposed to be.
Say that, sis.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So
man.
Yeah, Future. We waiting to see it. We waiting to hear your new album. That's all I can say.
I know that's right.
Because
I know you got some good quotes. I can't wait to use those because I'm outside this summer.
Ain't no Future albums ain't, but we outside, baby. I know y'all missing in Atlanta. We back out here. We taking flights and you know what I'm saying? All that. Yeah. We outside. Yeah. Check us out. Nah, come check us out. Come buy us a bottle.
Taking flights.
But yeah, so speaking of toxic, I did want to say that how toxic do you think Blacc, Chyna, and Ra's relationship was?
Very fucking toxic. I think it started toxic. I think that
she was just playing.
Yeah, bitch, no, you're not about to fucking put no gun to my head, no knife no strangle me with no fucking iPhone cords to tell me you just fucking playing. Like, you wasn't playing, bitch.
She was kidding. No, I think Blacc Chyna knew Rob. First of all, Blacc Chyna fucked with Rob because she had to do what she had to do on some get back boss ass bitch ass shit. And sometimes what you gotta do when a bitch take your nigga, sister, and that kind of shit, you gotta pull up and take their brother and have a baby with him now in your family for the rest of your fucking life, bitch.
Okay.
Like sometimes you gotta pull up and do some boss ass shit like that. So I do get it, like on some petty bitch shit. And she knew Rob was a lick, like in the sense of like not money wise, but he was an easy kill.
Yeah.
Easy kill.
Yeah.
I can bag this nigga. I'm a bad bitch. He's gullible. He's fat. I can get him out here, have this bitch running on TV and shit, pretending like he's working out. But I haven't seen Rob Kardashian in about 6 years. I don't even know last time I seen him since their TV show. I really haven't seen him.
He lost weight since then. I fuck Rob.
He probably ain't lose that much. Cause he probably ain't lose that much.
No. He's not skinny. He's still thick. He's just not as thick.
Is he? I want Adriana Bylon Rob.
Oh no, I don't want that skinny. You know, ain't in the skinny no
Right.
way.
I want Adrian to ball on Rob, not fat. Cause one thing is this: ain't that much good food in LA? What are you eating?
There's no good food.
What is he eating? That's my. What are you eating out there? I haven't. There was no. What were you eating? Like, I want to know what's good. Like, what are you out there eating? Like, I want to know, how did he grow up?
It's good. I don't know if he.
He's not eating that every day. He's not eating that every day. So that's all I'm saying. So come on, Kardashian queen, what's up?
I'm not a Kardashian queen.
Oh, bitch, please, you love the Kardashians. Stop
I
it.
do like the Kardashians.
Now like is the word you want to use.
Absolutely. I haven't kept up with them since. What was the last season that I actually watched? I couldn't even tell you.
But you were keeping up with them.
Okay, so I think the last season that I watched was before everybody got pregnant, and everybody had their babies at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while
Mhm.
since but yeah, absolutely. I used to absolutely be. I still follow Kim.
All right. So what's going on with them now in this case?
Okay, so the Kardashian Jenner versus Chyna. So it seemed that at first like Chyna had a shot, and then the whole strangling and the gun to the head thing kind of happened. And for sis to get up on the stand and be like, "Oh shit, that shit was an accident." Ooh, I mean, I was playing JK. Like, you know, that shit kind of like. And then her mom outside the fucking courthouse making TikToks and
funny though.
doing a lot. Like, and it's funny. Absolutely I agree. But like, is it good for the case?
Yeah, well.
Is it good for the case? That's just, you know, that's where I am with it. Like, you know, I hope sis gets a little compensation because, like, you know, who the fuck wants to get their show canceled? But do I think that they caused that much damage? Like, then you got you a whole new show on a whole nother network, and I guess it wasn't as much money as you were getting with E.
Yeah.
So, you know, now you need to
I don't know about
back.
She was on Zeus, right?
She was on Zeus.
Well, I know they need to drop that Jocelyn reunion, and I heard they're not gonna drop it because of that case. But they keep dropping trailers pretending they're gonna drop it. But
right.
Go ahead though.
I just watching that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way. I'm not like super like, yeah, I hope the Kardashians win, but I'm not like also super like.
I think realistically, we know the power and the strength of the Kardashian and their lawyers and all that other shit. So they definitely got her show shut down. Just get a bitch. Just get a bitch a couple million and let's just move on. The little couple million she would have made from the show for 2 seasons or whatever. Get a bitch $5 million and move on. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. I kind of just feel like that. So yeah, I don't know.
I think her baby daddies did make her look bad when they was both like child support.
Right.
So they have their kids all the time, so they say. So yeah, man. I don't goddamn. They like, why do I need to fuck them paying child support for? So.
Well, so they say they had their kids all the time.
Right.
They now.
I mean, she didn't rebuttal and say they don't.
She did say LOL. She said LOL at Tyga, I think. She was like LOL.
Yeah.
At him. But I mean, I don't know. I'm always like, it's weird because I'm a mom and I'm just like, I can't imagine not having my baby full time. Like, when my baby gone for a day and a half, gone for 2 days, whatever, how long it is. I'm just like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Let me get my girl back. Where my seed in them at?
Yeah, but also we don't know how them Kardashians is. They probably like, send her over here. Why would she?
But she probably don't mind also though, because she's also around her cousin and stuff. I mean, who really knows? But if my kids were, I mean, I'm all about family, so I want her to be around her cousins.
He has a bigger
like
family than she does.
Yeah, I get, and I completely understand that. I do think it's a mess because I'm like you were saying about the whole seeing online thing, like and the future and the dad and all this other stuff. About the whole future thing, the same thing will happen in this situation.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, and now that this whole court situation is playing out, and now that the older grandkids are starting to get old enough to see what's happening on the internet, and start to ask questions like, I I hate the internet generation. And I love the internet, but like, god damn.
What's the thing about them cropping, putting True's head on somebody's body? Please, what the fuck is
the Kim Kardashian cropped.
But why do they do that though?
Oh, so Kim said that she did it. She cropped True's head because Kylie said she didn't want to post. She wasn't feeling the picture, and so Kim was like, "You're not
Stormy of a baby."
Right. And so she was just like, well, you're not gonna fuck. Kim said that her grid on Instagram is like pink and blue.
Right.
And so she was like, well, Kylie won't be the reason that she fucks up my algorithm of my pink and blue on my grid. So let me just crop True
and put True on it
and change the color of her pants, and this will be the picture.
That's
she
funny.
was like, but she didn't think that it was
gonna go as viral as what people. Because people are that invested in their lives. Like, they're that invested. Like, that's scary, though, also.
Yeah.
Like, people are that... But it's also scary that Kylie cared that much about how that baby looked on
the internet. Also, Kylie's 23.
She wasn't feeling a picture of Stormy. She's cute. She's a baby. Like,
yeah, she is,
there's nothing she can do. It ain't like...
She was like...
right. But also, it ain't like... You be like, oh, hair ain't look good. Like, she don't even got that kind of... You get what I'm saying? Like, it ain't even...
Yeah.
Like... And I seen the original picture, and it wasn't a bad picture. But it was just funny to me in general that was even a fucking thing. I thought he was lying at first, and then I was like, oh no, she really did.
Right, yeah, because I thought they were lying too, and then I was just like, oh shit, it's the real picture. And then, and then Khloe had said something about the first time she took True to Disneyland. Like, you know, all the other girls had been multiple times, but it didn't. True's first time was like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, and she was like True's first time, and then that's when everybody's light bulb went off. It was like, oh shit. When Kim posted this picture
and said
True in Chicago at the goddamn Disneyland, and you saying it's her first time, and then Khloe said, oh shit, I fucked up.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. It wasn't intentional, but I mean that one ain't a big deal.
It wasn't.
But they be on.
Funny.
I feel like everybody crop and edit and do whatever, add a filter to whatever they want to their fucking pictures, and they try to make it a big deal.
If I knew how, I would too, but I don't know how.
And child, you know how to put a filter on, and everybody put filters on their pictures. Like that ain't hard. And if you don't know how to do it, you know somebody who know how to do it.
Right.
So people, it gets figured out. But I think they kind of made this one a big deal. It won't that serious. Oh, speaking of cropping and edited, our girl Deelishis.
That baby is.
She's like a whole new bitch.
And everything that.
She's like a whole. So she had a whole different like race.
Yeah.
Everything. Everything. The body. I mean, getting your scars and moles and stuff. Move is basic stuff, but like her nose, her body, her face, her jawline, everything. Like they got in there and was hammering and banging and knocking and everything to that face, or she's just using good filters.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I really
think
don't know.
Her body looks, because she's also a tall girl.
Right.
And I don't think that, a lot of people don't know that because, of course, it's a fucking internet.
Right.
But she's like my height.
Right.
I'm 5'9". And she looks.
Right.
It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked. The thing that I seen today of her, I was just like,
oh yeah, they posted and Shade Room be knowing what they be doing.
They so messy.
They the messiest of the messiest.
And then trying to be like, they also the ones who be like, we ain't had nothing to do with it. We ain't stirred the pot.
They are definitely throw the stone and hide your hand ass motherfuckers.
Right.
That's them for sure.
They had nothing to do with it. But she looked, I mean, she don't look bad. She just looks totally, completely different.
She looks different.
And I think that.
I like Carly Red.
Who Carly Red? Oh, how do you see Carly Red in?
Oh yeah, she did that nose up. She got her little fillers in them lips. Sis look like she's 25 now.
I just think that everybody is trying to fit in and look younger, and I mean, but that's the name of the game. That's how they make their money. So I get it.
Relevant longer.
And how you stay relevant. I mean, I do get it. If that's your industry, that's your end. You have to do, I guess, what it takes to
obtain
right. Because
a certain.
I seen a video of Auntie Bernice today, and I was like, she still look good as fuck.
She commented the other day and she was like, some of y'all motherfuckers calling me grandma and all this shit, and I look better than y'all.
Right.
And she is a grandma. She just look the fuck good.
And she look good. I'm like, yeah, she looked the fuck good.
She looked better than her daughter, if you ask me, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, she did what she was supposed to do. She understood the assignment on that body.
Yeah.
So Auntie Bernice looked good. Deelishis. I mean, the verdict's still out. No,
I really don't see her without filters for sure.
Right. I need to see. I need to launch a further investigation into her page because I didn't really get into like
I don't
the
think that
nitty-gritty.
Auntie Bernice did anything to her face. She's just in her body.
She's got a face. She just turned her face because she got face.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. I mean, she's a face girl,
it's
and
Deelishis.
That's
questionable.
She questionable, but she old school favorite.
Definitely pitched.
You know, her and Shay was an old school favorite too. She was one of my favorites on Flavor of Love. She
Absolutely.
was. I ain't gonna cap. Shay, and I like Shay. I like Bucky.
I like Bucky. I like
now, Bucky look a little.
She
don't look. She just look. No, Bucky don't look bad. Bucky got an android. I'm sorry. She don't. Not Bucky. Is it Bucky? Boots. No, Bucky's the white girl. Ugh. Boots. It's Boots. It's Boots.
Boots. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Boots. Larissa. She don't look bad now. I would say that she just got an android. She got Android. You know, someone gotta take Android pictures. You can tell she got Android and she got down soft lashes. That's all I can say about her.
What is
But those my favorites though.
No, and DJ, what's his name? Wife. She was up there. Risky Business. That was her name. Risky.
Oh, Risky. I forgot
she
about
was
Risky.
One of my favorites.
I liked Risky. She was one of my favorites. She was one of the ones that I actually liked. She was light skinned. She had a red streak in her hair.
I don't remember. Yeah.
She had a red pink streak or something.
I think she had like red hair, the blonde.
She had streak. I know she had one like yeah. I like Risky too. Who wife is she?
DJ Holiday.
That's his wife?
That's DJ Holiday's wife.
Risky?
Yes, Risky Business, yes.
I did not know that. That's funny.
And that's still her name on Instagram too, Risky Business.
Is it? That's so funny. I did not know that. That's a fun fact for me. I did not know that. But yeah, I like Risky too.
I did like Risky.
But my favorites was Boots and Shay. I love Deelishis and I love Crazy Ass
Tiffany, New York,
Paula, because she gave it up like how she's supposed to. And she was entertaining.
Hoops. Did you say Hoops?
Oh yeah, Hoops. Of course I love Hoops. Everybody loves Hoops.
Right, Hoops.
Everybody loves Hoops.
I was about to say the one bitch with the thing on her face, but that was a Ray J girl.
Ooh, you talking about Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Hey, it's about Dangerous. I know
why dating shows don't give their girls nicknames no more.
I don't know. That's for real. They need to though. I know all these old hoes. I'm like, wait, Danger. Oh yeah, Ray J had the bitches though.
Ray J
had the bitches.
So did the Game. The Game had some cute girls too.
The Game did too, but he had some. He had so much scandal and. But Game had some bitches too on his show though. He had the bitches too.
Yeah, that's a corny ass nigga. Bitches will still fuck him.
Because Game is fine.
He's
as
fine
fuck.
as fuck. I'll fuck him with corny ass.
What? Game fine as
he
fuck.
He one of those motherfuckers I'll fuck and wouldn't tell nobody because he
just be commenting on shit.
Much,
he be saying shit.
He a troll. He do too much.
It be too much all the time. It's always too much with the Game. Game fine though. I will say that he is fine.
He do a lot though.
But yeah, but Flav didn't deserve the bitch he had.
We can't do a dating show. We got the relationships. That's what I said. Let's do a dating show so we can name some niggas.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would. We
gotta these niggas.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm trying to think. Who was I like? Them the Dangerous. The only one I remember from.
Safari was funny as fuck.
So with the chicken, the Uncle Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The girl, the girl who shit on herself. I'm talking about shit from what you call it.
Right,
the girl who shit on herself. What's her name? Oh, she didn't get a name. Remember she shit on herself on Flavor of Love?
I don't remember.
She shit on herself everybody kept saying, "What's that smell?" She had shat on herself. Something. He called her something. That was her name. Something was her name. Her name was something.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. Cause I don't remember what season. What season?
Speaking of old school reality shows. Chopper style, chopper style.
That's a wild boy.
Chop.
Chopper said,
he said, "I'm gonna give it up."
Fuck all y'all trying to fight Diddy for their money. I'ma just slang bitches.
Get my off the top.
Okay, I'ma slang these bitches. I'ma fly private. I'ma live the life I'm supposed to live with or without Diddy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes.
I mean, if bitches selling pussy pussy every day, B. So somebody gotta somebody gotta pimp them, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. Because I'm just like,
you know, I would pimp bitches if I could, but I'm just not good at it. Well, you know what? I would be good at it.
You're not trying to get into no risky situation to pull guns on niggas for your money and shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause
you know, I used
sitting outside of hotels waiting for your bitch to come down after getting fucking plucked. You want to do that? Sit outside the W?
I don't.
Niggas used to do that when I was right there.
Did you see Zola? You didn't see the Zola movie?
No, I watched the real thing.
Oh yeah, we did see that one on Twitter. Yeah, man, that shit was a wild. That shit was a wild, kind of similar.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like. Listen, I don't really know what to say.
My thing is, if those bitches wasn't who complained for the FBI to get involved?
The FBI complained. It's illegal, is what they said.
Right.
Enough is enough. Shut this shit down. We're done. We're done, Choppa. We're done here. We're done here. Did he complain? Because then he said he was still suing over royalties. No. Did he drop the dime on him for him? Did he drop the dime on Choppa?
Everybody, I can't. Mace even suing Diddy.
Oh man, I used to love Mace.
Really
Mace was my favorite back in the day.
Me too.
We used to all battle. Like me and my aunt, she's my age. We used to be like, I'm dating the real Mace, you dating the fake Mace. Like,
what's the real and the fake Mace?
Because pretty much saying like, that's my nigga, you dating somebody fake. Like,
right,
you ain't with him, you ain't with who I'm with.
Right.
Like, I don't know who you with, but I know who I'm with. Like, you gotta figure that shit out. But yeah, my boy Choppa, he I guess we didn't get y'all the story. We probably didn't get y'all half these stories, but if y'all don't know what we're talking about, then oh well.
Yeah,
Google it. My boy Choppa was banged up for pimping and prostituting bitches in Las Vegas. They hit him up. They got him on a Rico as well. Not playing. They got him on a Rico. Rico as well, but but they got my boy Choppa, you know, and I really just want to know where's Dylon. Not playing no. But no, for real. Bav released a video a few weeks ago talking about how Diddy still owed her money and how they, and you know, I fuck with Babs because you know I love Queen of the Ring. You know I love to watch some underground rap videos in my free time. And every couple years, I go through this phase of where I really get into Queen of the Ring and I start watching mad battles. So, big ups for Bass Bunny. Big ups to Bass Bunny for that. But, what I'm saying is, like, y'all knew what it was back in the day. You signed the deal. It was what it was. You
Nobody had lawyers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It just
you gotta know. You gotta be a risky. You gotta be a fucking.
You got Deelishis. You gotta figure it out. You gotta know how to find your lane, right? Pivot that platform,
right?
When you get these little platforms like Love and Hip Hop and all that other stuff, you gotta pivot that to the point where you can make that shit lucrative. And I think it's the biggest thing that everybody's always trying to do. Like, how can I make money in this moment? Make it into something.
What's next?
That's why they start selling t-shirts with their dumbass sayings on it and all kind of shit that nobody really wants. Like, you gotta really like pivot it and you know sell your body.
Or you gotta find you a husband. You gotta be that pretty to let one of these rappers who saw you on a TV slide in your DMs and make you their wifey.
I mean, you can still have your own business, but I mean,
but you know,
ain't nothing wrong with having a little cushion.
To stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta kind of probably do.
Right. So you know, it's some who knows. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know.
I've never been.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think we try to catch y'all up on everything that was going on in the world right now.
All right, one more thing though.
What else you got?
Let's talk about how Kanye was wilding. That nigga was wilding.
When?
These last few months. What you talking about? When?
It's Yeezy.
The Julia Fossey. It's Yeezy.
Come on.
Now when I say shit like it's just Future, look.
But
Kanye,
what? Kanye, was he stalking Kim? Absolutely. Was he wrong for stalking Kim? Absolutely. Is he wrong for moving across the street into some petty ass shit? Absolutely. But he wasn't violating bitches. He didn't call her a monkey online and all kind of stuff like that. So what I'm saying is,
what? He called her boyfriend out? He was wilding.
But he said I'm in the bed with your wife.
Okay, but Kanye was doing that nigga was fed up at that point now. At that point, you gotta be fed up.
You really comparing
nicknames.
You comparing Kanye to Future?
Well,
comparing
on the
Kanye
internet.
to Future.
Kanye was on the internet wilding like that.
Are you comparing Kanye to Future, bro? She really riding for Future to the point where she comparing Kanye. Is Kanye bad? Has he been like on some other shit? Absolutely. But man, if you watch the documentary on Netflix, you get an insight. You get an insight.
So alright, so we need a Future documentary.
Kanye is the
We need a Future documentary then.
He is one of my favorite artists of all time. Top motherfucking 3. I love Kanye, and I'm not.
All right, so then just how I said I was a little biased for Future, just say you
You was
biased.
way biased. You was way biased. You don't stand with black women.
I don't stand with black women. Wow, now you're taking it way too far now. You've gone too far now.
You don't stand with black women.
I don't stand.
You don't stand with black women in the plight against Future. And the plight we have against Future degrading us. Just because I said I would fuck him has no bearing on the fact that it has nothing to do with.
Okay, and so I just want y'all to see. You know what I'm saying? The biasness.
People have biased opinions.
Because
not
I
me,
said
though.
okay.
Huh?
Exactly. Because you're being biased.
I'm not.
That nigga was wilding out. He was being toxic in front of the world.
That's his wife. You can stalk your wife.
You're not gonna get on. You're not gonna get on motherfucking syndicated television and sing to me a song that you wrote for the bitch before me that I was beefing with because of you.
Bittersweet, you're gonna be the death of me. I don't want you,
He wrote that song for Amber
but I need you.
and said
What
I
song?
love you, Kimberly.
What song?
The one he got up there and sang and said this was for Kim. He
For
wrote
real?
that same song. Yes, everybody knows it was for Amber Rose.
But it was dedicated to her that night. That he sung it to her.
But it was initially dedicated to Amber Rose.
Initially. But then that night, he rededicated it. You
Right.
can rededicate.
Right.
You can
Just how
rededicate.
Future said he didn't want that baby and she had it anyway, and so now she gotta go through bullshit. It's just like
And thing about it is, it's like it's Kanye and then it's Future. While I love Future, it's
they're
a level.
both musical geniuses. Cause let's not cap like Body Party won't bussin'. Cause your
Bro,
body is my party.
Listen to this.
And the dance for you.
But
Okay, exactly.
But Kanye raps. He produces. He ghostwrites. See.
What do you think? What do you think? Body Party is a ghost, right?
What through to say at the beginning of every song?
Juice on the track or some shit.
Metro on the beat. If what you call it ain't fucking what you like. What is
If Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
If Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you. That's my shit.
Okay. Weezy on the beat.
Metro on the beat. That's all I'm saying is like.
Okay, so what?
But
Weezy on the beat did some beats for Kanye.
Kanye make his own beats. Kanye
don't
producer.
produce
He's a
everything
musical
by
genius.
himself.
I think the difference is.
Come on.
The difference is. See.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know what the difference is, but all I know is I don't like how Future disrespect bitches. And I'm gonna stand by it.
Yeah, and I don't like how Kanye disrespected his wife.
He didn't. Really, he kind of did a little bit. But see, the thing about it is, originally y'all had an issue. When I say y'all, I mean the public had an issue about Kanye dating Kim in the first place because y'all was saying that she wasn't black enough because she was what is she?
She's Armenian.
Armenian. I know someone with an A. She was Armenian. Y'all had an issue with that. So technically, like, she's not black, so you can disrespect women that aren't black. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Talk about that for the women.
I get it. I'm kidding. I'm for black women. No, I'm playing. I'm for all women. I'm just kidding, y'all. But for y'all, they were both wrong and they both toxic kings. But I think Future is way more toxic, and I think that I feel like Kanye West has reached a level in his career as to where, he should be
able to be toxic as he want.
I don't even know how to say it. He's really been wilding. He wilded out. But y'all also gotta remember that Kanye gave us Bush don't care about black people. Y'all gotta remember that. Y'all gotta remember.
All right. And then what else he gave us?
Jesus.
Slavery was an option.
No. What he meant, that's not what he was saying. That's not what he was saying, though. Okay, no, for real. All right, we're gonna say this and we're gonna get about y'all here. Listen. When he said slavery was an option, like
he also said when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl, and what'd he do?
He was capping. He left that Julie Fox bitch. She was playing around with that bitch.
No. Okay, what about fucking Kim?
Now Kim White.
I never said she wasn't. When did I ever say she was?
I don't know. But I don't know if you said it or not. But point is, listen. Kanye West, when he said slavery was a choice, and y'all can listen. He wasn't saying slavery as a whole was a choice. He said 800 years. That's like a choice to me. What he's saying is, why didn't y'all rebel? Why didn't y'all rebel? Y'all was in slavery for this many years, for 400 years, and nobody was like a fucking enough. That's what he meant when he said slavery was a choice. It's like a choice to me. That's what he was saying. He's saying that if you do something for 400 years, you're choosing to do that shit. If you stay with your nigga
and he
for
cheated on
13 years, he cheated on you. That's a choice.
That's a choice, absolutely.
You chose that. So that's what Kanye meant when he said slavery was a choice.
Are you a Trump supporter like he is?
That has no bearings on me. Well, after fucking, after Biden ass giving whatever billion to Ukraine for them blue-eyed white people to come over here, but you can't give 50,000 in student loan student loan debt for Americans. You can't give us 50,000. You can't give us 50,000, but you can give 80 billion to fucking Ukraine.
Let me say this: I voted for the first time whenever this election was, and I'll never vote again. And that's just that.
You know, Deja, the first time you said that, I was like, she's being dramatic. But I get what you're saying now.
Never do that again.
I get what you're saying now because, but I always voted. Ever since I was 18, the very first time I voted was for Obama. I never forget. I was still in Virginia, and I stood in line, and we voted at I think we voted at Heritage High School. It was me and my mom. It was a couple of us. We was all out there early. We was out there early to vote for Obama because the first time Obama voted, the lines was crazy.
Yeah.
So we was out there early as fuck.
I wasn't old enough yet to vote.
Mm-hmm, the lights was still down. Or whatever, and I voted for Obama, and I remember voting for him then. So I've been voting ever since then. But my whole point in saying this is that I see why I get why people vote because they're trying to make a difference. But when you vote and you see no difference in your causes or nothing being done, it's kind of disheartening to be like.
Or they go back on the things that they said
right.
Excuse me, that they would do.
Right. You talk about student loan forgiveness. That's a bare fucking minimum. If you can give all these billions to another fucking country, but you can't give 50,000 per. And let's be real. There's a lot of student loan debt in America, right? But also, there's some people who did not go to school.
Right.
So it ain't. So if you the amount of money that you gave to Ukraine, that could have covered student loan debt here in America. You could have took care of us first. You know how many countries in the world you don't have to pay to go to college?
Okay.
Paying to go to college, y'all do know that that's an American thing. I'm not saying other countries don't charge. That a lot of countries don't charge, and when they do charge, it's not what we charge here. So it's like we think we're so used to being in debt because that's a system that we're in. We're used to the cycle of being in debt and paying back and not being able to pay back. We got student loan debts until we're fucking 50 years fucking old. People be paying off student loans all their fucking life. Because I know my student loan debt, I'll be paying that shit off for a while. Yeah. So unless you have family or whoever who helped you out or whatever the case may be, you're gonna be paying off for a while, and you couldn't give us 50,000. I would even after I paid 50,000 in student loan debt, I still have half of that still left to pay in student loan debt. So you giving us 50,000 is just a little pat on the ass compared to the money that America spends on other stuff.
Yeah.
So I will agree with you in saying, and I understand your sentiments. I can't say that I will never vote again, but I understand how you feel.
Yeah,
because that's how I feel currently. I'm not going to say I won't do it because I know myself, but that's how I feel currently.
Yeah. Yeah. That was something I was so excited to do.
So what did you feel like you were voting for?
I felt like I was voting for... Honestly, at first it was just kind of like, let's just get Trump out of there. Like,
I still feel that way.
Women's rights and, you know, just... He made it sound like it would be so much more promising for black people.
Right.
And I feel like we're still dealing with the same things that we were. And I know
it don't matter.
I know it don't happen overnight.
Right.
I know it takes time. But now we're 2 years in?
They midway. Like they almost it's almost over. It's almost
and then now what?
and
everything that you're saying that you were doing, now you kind of recanting.
Right.
Taking it back.
Mm-hmm.
The student loan forgiveness, a whole bunch of bullshit. And I'm not a political person. So I took this shit serious because I was just like, you know what? I think that Trump is a really good businessman, but I think that he is way too emotional to run the country.
Right.
And so I did not want him.
All the president's
right. All of them.
Too
like,
much.
you know, you're way too into the internet for you to be as old as you are.
Right.
And you let all of this shit get to you. And I didn't like that. I wanted somebody in the office who was about Americans in general. Whether it be, of course I wanted black people to win, of course. But like, you so focused on what's going on the internet that you not take care of what we need. Yeah. And so I just wanted him to be gone.
Yeah, I will agree with you and say, like, I don't want somebody else back in office that is that gave white people the privilege to think that it's okay to do the thing. Cause I will 100% agree that, like, once Trump got into office, they felt like it was open season on us. They can say what they want. They're not gonna have no repercussions or whatever. Like, I want my white supremacists to stay hidden, to stay ducked away. Don't be out here on the forefront with your shit, marching with your flags and saying whatever. Right. We way past that. It's so crazy to me that America can give all this money to other countries and help other countries, but like, we're still not past segregation. Still not past segregation. We haven't grown past that. As a country, I feel like we have a lot to work on, and like, politics is a part of it. I'm not ever going to tell people not to vote just because, like, at the end of the day, when it comes to like your state and your city, your local, your school district, all that stuff matters. Like the days off that teachers get, how much teachers get paid, snow days, all that extra stuff, that all goes down to your local government. So I will always tell people to vote for your local government and make sure that you're definitely doing that, because that's gonna make a difference. And I understand why people vote for the president, because they feel like, though, they want to make sure certain laws are in place when it comes to women's rights, like abortion and things like that. So like, I would never tell you not to vote. All I'm saying is I do understand the aspect of like feeling like you're going to get something, not getting it. But like, that also goes into us like understanding politics more, and us really having to do our research and just not believing what like people are telling us. Because like, I feel like I voted for Biden, but I also knew that he wasn't going to ante up, because I knew that that's what the elections are for. Like, they're supposed to tell us this, that, and the third in order to get their points across. So like, if I can be honest, I wasn't expecting. I just was hopeful. But
okay, I like that.
But yeah, so
hopeful.
Yeah, like I was saying, I feel like we really got into what's going on. We got into politics, we got into the world, we got into drama, we got into relationships.
We did good.
We got into everything. We hope we wrapped y'all up.
First quarter, wrap up. If we should do this every quarter.
Right. If y'all got any more questions, or if y'all want to hear us wrap up anything, right? Because I mean, we've been on a hiatus, but we back. We in full effect. We got more coming for y'all. We got more clips. We gonna
have a new location for y'all.
We got so much more coming for y'all. So trust us, it's all only gonna get bigger and better. We want to leave y'all on this note. Is it a vibe or not? Because we got to do vibes and all. We didn't already ask y'all this one. So, we're going to ask y'all this, and y'all can answer it, and we'll tell y'all how we feel about it next week. We're rolling to it. Vibe or nah? Can you have more than one soulmate?
Can you have more than one soulmate? I want to know how do you...
I want to know how you...
Y'all just have to find out next week.
We want to know, and we want to know how y'all feel about it. Like, Can you have more than one soulmate? What's your idea of a soulmate? We want all the give us the details.
Definition. I need y'all to give me a definition of what you think a soulmate is.
Right, a definition, and
have you found yours?
Have you found yours? Have you found your soulmate? But the main question is, can you have more than one? But when you elaborate answer that question, please give us a little juice and details. Right. Do you think you found your soulmate?
Yes or no?
Yes or no? We'll let y'all know what we think about soulmates later, because we're lovers. I mean, how do young kids do it?
Oh. Something. Hold on. I gotta do it.
I think mine looks stupid. They look like they do that something like this. I know what we said. Until next time. This has been another episode. Come on. You got it? Mine looks stupid. Oh wait, how you do it? Oh, like this? Turn towards me. This is it? Oh, this is weird. Fuck y'all. I'm here. This has been another episode of Such a Fucking Lady, the podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
Oh, here you go. I got it. It's like that.
We love y'all. Let us know. Peace.